Hey guys, I'm Jasmine, professional matchmaker and dating coach who has worked with hundreds of singles throughout the country, introducing them to other singles they're compatible with. I've even had the opportunity to work with the hit show Married at First Sight, so I've spent quite a bit of time learning about singles and learning what we're looking for, what turns us on and what turns us off. One of the things that I've experienced the most as I'm working with my male clients is the biggest myth in dating, what I believe to be the biggest myth in dating, and that is women want bad guys. I cannot tell you how many times I've talked to a man who said that he was put in the friend zone, or a woman told him he was too nice, or she even told him that he'd be someone that would be better with another woman, although she saw all of these great qualities in him. And so because of that, I decided to do some research and really just talk to my female clients, talk to my friends, talk to myself about my own dating experiences, really to identify what we're looking for. And what I found is that more than physical attraction, more than education, even more than income, the single most important factor that drives women wild more than anything else is the alpha male persona. And oftentimes when a woman is consistently putting you in the friend zone, or women are telling you that you're too nice, or they're telling you that you'd be great for somebody else but just not for them, it's because they don't see the alpha male in you. So in this video, we're going to, one, dispel the myth that women want bad guys. Two, I'm going to help you understand why the alpha male always wins. And three, I'm going to show you steps that you can implement immediately that will get you out of the friend zone with the women that you really want to be with and actually into her heart. As a matchmaker and dating coach, I've talked to so many men who say women look over them because they're good guys. Let's talk about the biggest myth in dating. Women want bad guys. That couldn't be farther from the truth. What we want are men who are honest, loyal, respectful, gentlemen, all the things that we would think of as a good guy who is also dominant and an alpha male. After I learned that women really want alpha males who are good guys, I started asking men, are you an alpha male? I'd ask my male clients, I'd ask my friends, I would even ask men on the street, are you an alpha male? What I learned is that when women say things like she wants a man to take control, or she wants a man that's masculine, or she wants a man that makes her feel like a woman, things that I hear women say all the time when I ask them what they're looking for, what they're really doing is describing an alpha male. So I asked men, are you an alpha male? Of course, there were some men who were alpha males and they knew it, and they knew that it helped them when it came to approaching women. There were some men also who would answer yes, but couldn't describe what an alpha male actually is. Or at least the description that they use isn't what we women look for when we're looking for our potential partner. Then some men were alpha males in their day-to-day lives, but when it came to approaching the woman they really liked, they changed their persona. And of course, there were some men who weren't alpha males, they knew it, and they knew that it affected their dating lives. When I tell men that women really want good guys, I always get the same response. Something like, yeah, right, women always date the men who treat them the worst. And for some reason, men have started to believe that we enjoy being hurt because we have dated some guys that aren't great guys. Here's why. When you approach a woman that you don't really care about, and you don't have good intentions with her, you really don't care how she responds, you're confident, you're not timid, because you don't care what happens afterwards. But when you approach the woman that you really like, oftentimes you feel that being a nice guy means that you have to be softer, less dominant. And that's not what we want. We still want men who are leaders and who are dominant, but we want them to be great guys to us. And so when we end up dating the guy that we consider the bad guy, it's not because we like the way that he's treating us. It's because we like the alpha male persona that's in him. And once we find out that he's actually a horrible guy, we then end those relationships. Unfortunately, it takes us some time to end those relationships, but that is what's really happening. It's not that she likes that he's treating her horrible, or when you treat a girl horrible. It's not that she likes when you're treating her horrible. What it is that she likes the alpha male in you. She likes the fact that you're a leader, that you're confident in yourself. What we want from men is men to be great guys to us who are also alpha males. After working with hundreds of women, identifying what we look for, I actually sit down with women and have them tell me. So tell me, what's important to you? What are you looking for in a man? And it's always a combination of responses that lead back to the alpha male. I genuinely believe that alpha males always win when it comes to desirable women. Since girls, we've been raised to desire men who are strong, who are protectors, who are confident, and also leaders. I mean, if you think about it, in the Disney movies that we all watched growing up, all the girls wanted to be the princess, and the princess was always saved by her prince, and in some cases, her king, the alpha male. In school, we were taught that the athletes were the guys that we should be interested in. The athletes were the guys who were strong and confident, resemblant of an alpha man. Our culture has always awarded the alpha male the most attractive women. So, how then do we identify if a guy is an alpha male or not when he's first approaching us? Body language, body language, body language. I cannot tell you how important your body language is. As women, we hear your body language louder than we hear the words that are coming out of your mouth. Some studies have found that alpha males communicate through their body language 93% of the time. And as a woman who talks to women all the time about what we're looking for, I've found that women consistently give me some trait of an alpha man. She doesn't necessarily come out and say, I'm looking for an alpha male, but she describes him in particular ways that I've learned to be the definition of an alpha man. And he communicates in his body language. What's great about this information is that every man has an alpha male in him. Every single guy. Leaders are bred, not born. So while you can't change your education level immediately, you can't change your physical looks immediately, you can immediately start bringing out the alpha male that already lives inside you and attract the women that you really desire. So what steps can you implement immediately to display the alpha male that already lives inside you? First, you want to have a complete mind shift. The thing I've noticed most about alpha men in my research and as I've learned more about the description of an alpha man is that he genuinely believes in his ability to lead. He genuinely believes that he is the leader of the pack. He expects others to follow him. Number two, build your alpha male persona. As I just talked about, body language is so important. And we all communicate with each other with our body language before we ever even say a word, especially when it comes to dating. Build your alpha male persona and your presence so that women can see you as a protector, as a leader, as confident. And number three, I've learned that alpha males are always preparing for the future. He's always thinking about what will happen in 5 years, what will happen in 10 years, and he is always goal oriented. Alpha males have an idea of what they want to do with their lives. They're going somewhere, and that's why people want to follow them. These are all 3 steps that you can implement immediately to help you display the alpha male that already lives inside you. So, how do you know if there's an opportunity for you to bring out the alpha male that already lives inside you and attract the women that you really want to be with? Have you ever had some of these responses from women when you're trying to pursue her? Did she tell you maybe that you'd be great for someone else, or maybe that you're too nice? I've even heard women say things like something is missing or there's no chemistry. When I talk to women about the men they're interested in and not interested in, when a woman is physically attracted to a guy and she also has compatibility with him when it comes to morals and values, rarely is it about his education or his income. It's mostly about whether she feels like he can be a leader, whether he can be a protector, if she feels that he's confident, and if she feels like she too is getting a prize by being with him. And those are all traits of an alpha male. I've learned that the alpha male persona has more influence over a woman's decision to give you an opportunity more than your income, more than your education, even more than your looks. We've covered quite a bit of information about why we women choose the men we choose. As I mentioned before, there are steps any man can take to display masculinity and leadership with his presence and interactions with women. I've actually broken it down to 5 steps and put it in a series that covers each step. All you'll need is 10 minutes a day for 5 days to understand what beautiful women are looking for and how you can display exactly that while still being your true, genuine self. You'll walk away from this series understanding what women are looking for when they first see a man. How does she determine the man that she gives the opportunity to and the man that she doesn't? I've gotten this information from talking to women all over the country and identifying specifically what attractive women are looking for and how we decide what men we'll give the opportunity to. There is a link included in this email to register for this course, and to show my appreciation for watching this video, I'm offering 30% off for a limited time by using the code ALPHA30. If you're ready to get out of the friend zone and attract the woman that you really want to be with, I'm going to help you understand how she sees you when you are providing the presence of a leader and the presence of a confident man, and give you the specific steps to display that. The alpha male is already in you. I'm going to show you how we women identify him. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you will join me on this 5-day process that only requires 10 minutes of your day for 5 days, where we will discuss specifically what women are looking for. You'll know how to stand like an alpha male, how to walk like an alpha male, how to live your life like an alpha male, how to communicate like an alpha male, and the thought process that is required to complete all of that. There is an alpha male in you, and I want to help to bring him out so that you can attract the women that you really desire to be with.